Did the boxing world just get rocked, or was it just Ryan Garcia's thunderous punches? Every now and then, a match comes along that makes you question everything you thought you knew about boxing. This was one of those matches. On one corner, we had Devin Haney, the favorite, the one everyone was betting on. And on the other corner, Ryan Garcia, the underdog, struggling with his weight, not even eligible for the title. It was the boxing equivalent of David and Goliath, only this time Goliath was on a strict diet and David had been skipping leg day. Now, we all know the story of David and Goliath, but this wasn't the ancient Philistine plains. This was boxing. And here, the favorite doesn't fall to a single stone. Here, it takes strength, strategy, and a little bit of luck. And boy, did Garcia have all three. Going into the match, the odds were stacked against Garcia. He was like a vegetarian at a barbecue, out of place and underprepared, but as we all know, the world loves an underdog. And much like the vegetarian at the barbecue who finds a veggie burger hidden amongst the meat feast, Garcia found his opportunity and seized it. Despite Haney's superior boxing skills, Garcia's performance was nothing short of spectacular. He danced around Haney like a matador, his punches landing with the precision of a surgeon, knocking Haney down multiple times. It was a display of raw power, a show of sheer will, and in the end, the underdog emerged victorious, winning a majority decision. The title may have eluded him due to his weight issues, but victory, sweet victory, was his. And just like that, the boxing world's jaws hit the floor harder than Haney hit the canvas. Have you ever seen a man fly without a plane? Well, Haney might tell you it's possible. As the world watched, Haney found himself on the receiving end of Garcia's punches more often than a punching bag at a boxing gym. It was a ballet of boxing, with Haney playing the role of the dancer and Garcia, the choreographer, leading him into a dance of knockdowns that left spectators both shocked and entertained. Garcia, despite his erratic behavior and weight issues leading up to the fight, seemed to have found the perfect rhythm. His punches were like a symphony, each one hitting the right note, sending Haney down to the canvas time and time again. It was almost as if Garcia had a remote control, and every time he pressed the button, down went Haney. It was like watching a rerun of a slapstick comedy routine, only this time the banana peel was replaced with Garcia's fists. And oh boy, those fists! They were like hammers, each hit resonating like a gong throughout the boxing community. It was a performance that left everyone, including Haney, dazed and confused. But it wasn't just the frequency of the knockdowns that was impressive, it was the sheer power behind them. Each punch was delivered with such force that it seemed to shake the very foundations of the ring. Garcia's punches were like a perfectly timed punchline, leaving Haney and the audience stunned in disbelief. It was a spectacle, a display of raw power and skill that left no doubt about Garcia's capabilities. And in the end, it was these powerful punches, these knockdowns heard around the world, that secured Garcia's unexpected victory. But let's not forget Haney, who, despite being knocked down more times than a bowling pin, showed great resilience. His determination, his grit, his refusal to stay down was a testament to his fighting spirit. It was a lesson in perseverance, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, one must continue to fight. So what's the takeaway from this? Well, it's simple: never underestimate the underdog. No matter how many times they're knocked down, they always have the potential to surprise you. In this case, Garcia's punches were so powerful, they could have knocked out an elephant, or at least a very surprised Haney. So what's next on the menu for our boxing champs? A side of humble pie, perhaps? In the aftermath of the fight, the reactions from the camps of both Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia have been nothing short of interesting. Haney, although tasting defeat for the first time, showed the spirit of a true boxer, taking it on the chin quite literally and vowing to come back stronger. He's already eyeing his next match, and rumors are he's considering a punching bag as his opponent. Now that's what we call a comeback. On the other hand, Garcia, who shocked us all with his unexpected victory, seems to be enjoying the sweet taste of success. And why wouldn't he? He's got the world at his gloves and he's not afraid to throw a punch. In fact, his camp is already discussing his next fight. We hear that a kangaroo is on the shortlist. Now that would be a sight, wouldn't it? Garcia versus a kangaroo. Talk about a heavyweight showdown. Jokes aside, the future holds great prospects for both our fighters. Haney, despite the setback, is a force to reckon with. His superior boxing skills and undefeated track record till now speak volumes about his potential. We might see him back in the limelight sooner than we think. As for Garcia, this victory has opened new doors for him. His knockout power has been validated and his confidence is sky high. We expect to see him taking on more challenging opponents, proving that this victory was not a fluke. But let's not forget, the world of boxing is as unpredictable as a game of Russian roulette. Today's champions can be tomorrow's underdogs, and vice versa. It's all about who can roll with the punches and come out swinging. Well, one thing's for sure, folks. In boxing, you can be a heavyweight in the ring, but it's the weight of expectations that can really knock you out.